Celebrating the legacy of Dickie Rock, a Eurovision icon and Irish legend. Hello everyone, and a warm welcome back to Trending Moment. Now, today, we're here to honor a larger-than-life legend, a man who not only made Ireland sing along, but reached out to touch hearts across Europe and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate the incredible life of Dickie Rock, Irish icon, Eurovision star, and a beloved champion of joy and music. At 88 years old, Dickie has taken his final bow, but his voice, charisma, and unforgettable charm will resonate forever. So, Eurovision fans, Irish music lovers, and anyone who treasures timeless melodies, this celebratory tribute is for you. For those of you who may not have had the privilege of growing up with his melodies, Dickie Rock wasn't just another performer. He was a phenomenon who ruled the sound waves of 1960s Ireland. Back then, Dickie radiated star power as the charismatic frontman of the Miami Showband, a group often referred to as Ireland's answer to the Beatles during the ballroom era. Their music wasn't just entertainment, it was the heartbeat of a generation yearning for joy and escapism. With 7 Irish #1 hits, the Miami Showband defined a golden age of Irish music. One of their most iconic tracks, To Whom It Concerns, didn't just dominate charts, but also became the unforgettable theme tune of The Late Late Show. It's hard to overstate the cultural impact they had, turning dance halls into havens of joy and sparking celebrations in every corner of Ireland. And Eurovision fans, here's where the story gets even more magical. In 1966, Dickie Rock stepped onto the Eurovision stage with the enchanting ballad Come Back to Stay. Scoring an impressive 4th place, his performance brought immense pride to Ireland and introduced his charm to a Europe-wide audience. With his dulcet tones and heartfelt delivery, Dickie embodied the festive, inclusive spirit of Eurovision. For fans of the song contest, he wasn't just another artist. He was a pioneer, proving that Ireland belonged on the Eurovision stage. Let's not forget, Eurovision has always been about more than music. It's a celebration of culture, unity, and joy. Dickie gave us exactly that, a relatable charm against the glitzy backdrop of the competition. If Eurovision ever had a soul, Dickie certainly contributed a heartwarming piece of it. Dickie wasn't content to stop after the Eurovision spotlight. His post-Miami Showband career became a testament to his unwavering commitment to his craft. While many performers might wind down their careers after a successful run, Dickie only added new chapters. His solo career spanned decades, and he continued to charm audiences with his vibrant performances well into his 80s. Seriously, who retires at 84? Most of us struggle to stay awake for karaoke after 9 p.m., but Dickie, he kept the stage alive with energy and passion. But what truly made Dickie legendary wasn't just his ability to hold a note. It was his profound ability to connect. Whether singing in local town halls or under spotlights on grand stages, his voice wrapped around audiences like a comforting embrace. He wasn't just performing, he was sharing pieces of himself. His songs were like warm, heartfelt conversations, transformations of simple lyrics into emotional echoes that stayed with you long after the music stopped. Dickie's legacy was recognized officially too. He received a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2009, a moment that confirmed what everyone already knew. Dickie Rock wasn't just a star, he was the king of Irish pop culture. From inspiring young dreamers to igniting nostalgia in older generations, his contributions to music were nothing short of unparalleled. It's always bittersweet when we say goodbye to a legend, but what's remarkable is the outpouring of love that follows. As news of Dickie Rock's passing broke, tributes from all corners of Ireland and beyond poured in, celebrating his incredible contribution to music and beyond. Many called it the end of an era, but what a glorious era it was. President Michael D. Higgins warmly recognized Dickie's role in shaping Ireland's cultural identity. Tanist Michael Martin echoed this sentiment, describing him as a national treasure. And then there was the unforgettable quote from radio legend Joe Duffy, reminding us, Dickie brought color, joy, and music to a grey Ireland. Let's take a moment to picture that. A grey Ireland in the 1960s. Post-war austerity still loomed, and the world seemed small and predictable. But then, here came Dickie Rock, a man filled with exuberance, passion, and charm, lighting up ballrooms, radio stations, and television screens. It's no exaggeration to say that he made Ireland dance when it needed it the most. Eurovision fans will appreciate this even more. Dickie embodied what many of us look forward to at Eurovision every year, an unbeatable combination of heartfelt music and pure celebratory energy. He captured the magic of community, one uplifting note at a time. In addition to his iconic career, Dickie's personal life reminds us of his deeply human side. His family recently released a touching statement expressing their love and grief. Losing someone like Dickie is never easy, but there's a quiet comfort in knowing he's now reunited with his beloved wife Judy, who passed away in 2022. Their love story, spanning decades, was as rich and enduring as the music he sang. It's a poignant reminder that even legends are human, that behind the bright lights is the simple joy of love and family. It's a bittersweet moment for fans. While we mourn the loss of Dickie, we celebrate the extraordinary love he shared, both in his music and in his life. So, Eurovision fans and music lovers, this is where we come in. Dickie once sang "Come Back to Stay," a plea that could easily serve as a message to us all, not to let his legacy fade, but to carry it forward. What are your favorite Dickie Rock memories? Perhaps your parents or grandparents played his records on repeat. Maybe his Eurovision performance inspired your love for the competition. Share your stories with us in the comments below. For those who haven't yet dived into his music, now is the perfect time. Find his hits like Simon Says, "Come Back to Stay," and "Every Step of the Way." Play them loud, sing along, and feel the vibrancy and emotion he poured into every lyric. Let's make sure future generations know about the man who brought charm, music, and light to not just Ireland, but to millions who fell under his spell. Imagine a world where legends like Dickie Rock are remembered for centuries, like the ballads he so sweetly crooned. Finally, let's talk specifically about Dickie's Eurovision legacy. The competition in 1966 was an entirely different beast compared to today's grand spectacle of glitter and pyrotechnics, but it was just as meaningful. For a smaller country like Ireland, Eurovision offered a chance to shine on the international stage, a moment of pride and representation. Dickie didn't just give it a go, he delivered a performance that Eurovision fans still look back on fondly. His fourth-place finish was a glorious achievement, sparking dreams for decades of Irish hopefuls to follow. After he paved the way, Ireland would go on to dominate Eurovision history, becoming the most successful country in the contest story. For today's Eurovision community, this is the perfect time to rewatch his 1966 performance and celebrate how it encapsulates everything we love about this event: unrestrained joy and universal connection. Perhaps, as we cheer for future performers, we'll carry a little bit of Dickie's legacy in our hearts. So here it is, a life to be celebrated, a career to be admired, and a legacy to be cherished for generations to come. Dickie Rock's story is one of resilience, talent, and a boundless ability to bring joy. And though he's no longer with us, his music and memory will forever remain alive in our hearts. Before we wrap up, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more heartfelt retrospectives like this. Whether you're a die-hard Eurovision fan or someone simply looking for a dash of nostalgia, let's come together and honor an extraordinary artist who gave us so much. From ballrooms to Eurovision to homes across the globe, Dickie Rock didn't just leave us with songs. He gave us moments, memories, and melodies to last a lifetime. And as he might say in song, "Come back to stay." Rest in peace, Dickie Rock, a legend for the ages. Slan go foil, friends. Let's keep his light shining.